Hello, my dears. This is Miss Geneva Tarot, and today we are doing your Yule Winter Solstice reading. Merry Yule, happy solstice. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. This is an amazing time for us to be getting together for this reading. It's a turning point of the year. It's the longest night, and the moment the light begins to return. Energetically, it's a time of reflection, release, and quiet renewal. So today we're going to be looking at love and career with the intention of understanding what his past cycles has taught you, what you've read to leave, what you're ready to leave behind, excuse me, you guys, and what is beginning to unfold just for you. All right, you guys, who's excited? I'm going to give you guys a moment to kind of pile in here. I'm going to get myself situated. I hope everybody's staying warm. It hasn't been really that bad here today. We've had some pretty cold weather. And let me know, how's everybody spending the holidays? Let me see. I'm stuck on stuff. Oh, okay. Here's my comments. One second, you guys. Happy Yule. Please let me know where you're at in the world and how you're spending the holidays. I appreciate you joining me today. I'm super excited to get much needed messages out today. And we're doing all 12 zodiac, you guys, like always. But I wanted to connect with you guys and see what you guys think. I want to start in on 2026 doing collective readings for you guys. I'm going to take a time out and meditate and see what messages come to me and through the cards. And we're going to put it out there for whoever it's for you guys to take advantage of. I'm also going to start doing pick a card or pick a pile readings for you guys. So that should be super cool. And I don't know what we should do for 2026. Okay. So I don't know if I should just make you guys a video, or if, maybe next Sunday when we do this live, we just do a yearly reading all at once. That might be a whole lot, you guys. But you'll have to comment. Let me know what you think we should do. Or message me, whatever you like to do, and tell me, say, Miss G, I want a whole reading by myself, not live. I would be good with it. They would have to be shorter readings. I'd say probably maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes a piece, something on the lines of that. But I wouldn't mind putting that together for you guys. So let me know. Should I just make a video and we do our weekly next week? Or should we do a live year reading 2026 covering love and money live? I mean, I might have to do 2 readings if we did that, you guys, like 2 different lives, because I think I can only be live for 2 hours. Hi, Joker. Thank you for being here. I'm doing readings for everybody today, all 12 zodiac, love and career. Please make sure you're subscribing, liking, so you can intake much needed messages. And we're going to get right into it, you guys. I'm going to start right into Aries. Happy Yule and Winter Solstice, everybody. Where are you at in the world? Quite a bit of you out there right now. Subscribe, like, and share so we can exchange energy, you guys. And I'm getting right into this with Aries. And we're going to start with career. Guys, what do we see for career for Aries? Oh, you are about to come into some money. I am seeing a happy family home. I am seeing harmony in the home. I'm seeing no more juggling of cash, Aries. Something is going to be revealed to you. And I get the feel it's going to be around the new year. Something's opening up to you. Look, it's just kind of hiding out there. You've been manifesting it. It's in your manifestation bank. And you're going to be cashing it in 2026. Look at that. All right. And we got the 2 of Pentacles. It's in the reverse form. To me, that's no more juggling. All right. When we start out with this 10 of Pentacles, we already know abundance is in the cards for you. Happiness is in the cards for you. So this is going to be a great year for Aries. I love seeing that for you around finances. Yeah, I mean, you are being more courageous, you're being more bold, you're putting yourself out more, and it don't always feel good, right? Aries, like you're not used to it, but that is okay because it's becoming your norm, and people are, they're seeing your passion. They're seeing how much you care about what you do, how hardworking you are, how genuine you are, and all of it is working for you. So good job, Aries. I love seeing that for you. And we're going to move right for you guys. We're going to move into love for Aries. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around love for Aries. All right, let's see what is happening. You have seen somebody's true colors, right? Look at this. You thought they were this innocent person. That's what they were projecting to you, that they were trustworthy. And, what they really were is a lion in sheep's clothing. Now we have this in the reverse form. You are seeing them for what they really are. And it doesn't mean they're so much a bad person, but maybe they were hiding something around addiction, too much partying. Maybe they're lazy and you're just now seeing that more clear. I got the 9 of Cups in reverse. To me, that screams addiction, too much partying, spending too much downtime, not worrying about themselves. So yeah, I feel like you've seen this about somebody and now you're feeling more passionate. Maybe you're starting to realize that you weren't the culprit in this past connection, why it didn't work out. Okay, because it's almost like you're getting your mojo back, Aries, and you're sending this amazing energy out there, fantasizing, daydreaming, and being very clear about what it is that you really want. Okay, so let's see. What's that? Oh my goodness. I feel like you're going to meet this new person. It might start out as friends. Okay. Might even be a friend you have now, but I almost feel like this is a complete new person. So easygoing, such a healing energy. I would say this person's probably a water sign, not necessarily, but that's the feel I get, Aries. And wow, I love that for you. All right, we're going to move forward to Taurus. Joker, what is your sign? Let me know and maybe we can lay a card or two for you. All right. Taurus, finances, career right now. What do we see, guys? Give me some direct answers. Taurus, always passionate. Always putting yourself out there. Even if you're like a little distrusting, you're like, hey, if I can make a buck, I'm heading that direction. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see what's going on, right? Because you're not going to be desolate. And I don't know if some of you, maybe you had a poor childhood, but nobody's going to be taking care of you but you when it comes to money, right? And you have to this is what I get, existence matters. And I'm not saying nobody cares about you at all, but when it comes to your finances, you needing money for your bills, nobody's there, right? It's all on you. So you're a passionate go-getter. You're creating it. You're making it happen. And even when you're scared, you're distrusting, you take that leap of faith. You don't stay at home. You don't, hide in the corner. You're not sitting on the sidelines of your own life, right, Taurus? So I love that for you. And I feel like there's going to be some new money coming open to you, like new ways to make money, new lanes is really what I was hearing, because I feel like you're already making money and you're going to continue making money where you're at, but there's going to be other accesses to money, other lanes for you to create. I love it. All right. So let's see what else we can pick up around money. I saw 2 or 3 different outlets of money. I feel like you're also letting something go. You might have made a little bit of money at something, but like, hey, it's too much work for, the buck that I was getting for it. So you are trusting in you on that. You're releasing that. You're letting it go. And if you were looking for confirmation, if that's what you need to do right now, yes, your attention would be better other directions. Look at this. Five of Pentacles is never a good sign, you guys. First card is letting go. All right. So you're releasing something that wasn't bringing in the money that you deserved, right? For your time and energy put it into it. And there's your confirmation. All right, Taurus, we're going to move right into love. And interesting enough, we just had the silence card go flying in the air. That gives me the feel that somebody that's been silent is going to come forward to you. But let's see what we get here. Wow. Oh, man, somebody that has fallen off the radar hasn't forgotten about you. And even though you definitely haven't forgotten about them, I think it's been a minute that they're just kind of not in your mind right now. They're not on your thought base, and that you're going to be really shocked when this person comes forward to you. This person is guided. Look at this. You guys have unfinished business. All right. So I feel like there might have been a little spat, not being on the same page. I don't feel like it was nothing huge, but it definitely caused some distance between the two of you guys. And I don't feel like it was worth all that, but maybe, you're both stubborn. I know Taurus is. I got sharing a passion in reverse. So that tells me there's passion here. You're keeping it to yourself. The turn-in card is in reverse, tells me you both still have feelings for one another. So this is somebody that's, I feel like, is past tense. Somebody that, it's not years, I don't feel, but it's somebody that it's been so long that you're like, wait, what? Really? I cannot believe this person's coming back forward to me. I'd say this person is probably a fire sign, maybe an earth sign, maybe a little slightly older than you. I feel like this person's also career oriented from what I was seeing there. Yeah, and the guides are kind of confirming what I'm saying here, Aries. Look at this. That's the Queen of Pentacles, and it doesn't mean it's a female necessarily, but this definitely somebody that's nurtured their career, has tons of self-love, they're passionate about what they do. All right, so you guys are going to be matching in that. All right, so I love that for you. Okay, so we're moving forward to Gemini. Hi, Geminis and cross watchers. Thank you so much for being here. Happy year. Happy Yule. All right, so we're just getting a good shuffle on these babies, and we're going to start right into career and finances. Career and finances for Gemini. Oh, passion. I feel like you're going to go new directions, Gemini. I mean, I just keep seeing that for you. It's just been like a building thing. If you haven't already, you're just really getting into the groove of this new thing. All right, let's see. Yeah, you had to go a whole new direction, and this has been scary to you. Look at the Courage card in reverse. That's what you were feeling, even though you acted courageously, okay? And this has opened new doorways for you, new ways of living. Look at this. If you know me, I mix decks, you guys. So we have two of wands here. So that's a passionate coming together. So you're getting in the flow of what it is you're doing. So maybe you're a little scared and now you're getting used to the routine. You're getting used to the process. You're mastering this. You're getting better at it. You're integrating this better into your life. You're blending it, and you're definitely dealing with it better emotionally. You had a lot of newness at once. It almost gives me the vibe of like, you made a move, maybe you left a relationship, left a career, and all these things might have been happening all at once, because you're very aware of what I'm talking about right now. This change, this shift in energy that's happening for you, it feels good that you're releasing it, you're letting it go. And this is the time, you guys, write down what no longer serves you. You're doing a good job of releasing it already, but if you were to take the time and just write the little bit that's left, burn it, throw it away, whatever you want to do with it, it could be pretty freeing for you. But more than anything, Gemini, you are transforming, you are growing, and you are really going to shine this year. You're just acting very bold, very courageous, acting more from your authentic self, which I love to see. All right, good job, Gemini. All right, so we're moving forward to love for Gemini. Guys, what do we see? Give me some direct answers right now around love for Gemini. So this new energy shift with you is also, affecting your social life. You're acting more courageous and bold when it comes to dating and putting yourself out there. And you're really dreaming. Like at first, this clean slate for you was a little scary because it was so new. But now you're starting to realize that a clean slate means you can create whatever it is you want. So here's you. You're sticking all these amazing energy, all your desires, right into your manifestation bank, and you're calling in true love by, letting go what didn't work for you, what made you feel dispassionate. So you've been in a healing process. You're coming out the other side. You're feeling good. Again, putting yourself out there, and you are acting bold, and you're seen as a rebel. Like you are different, and people are drawn to you because of that. You're not one that's going to, stay down for very long. You're not the one that's going to dwell and, let somebody hold you back. So here's you breaking through the chains, creating this whole new life for yourself, manifesting it, if you will. And I feel like you are reaching out to people. You are messaging people, because you are going after what it is that you want. But I also feel like people are drawn to you and they're reaching out to you too. Okay, so I always look at this as kind of electronic message card. When it's like this, I would say somebody's kind of backed up. But when we have it in the reverse form, it's almost like a blockage removed, right? So you're shifting out of a place of fear to being more courageous, more excited about building this new life for yourself. And I'm really loving the energy around it, Gemini. I think this is really good for you. All right, you guys, we're going to move right forward to Cancer. Hi, Cancer and Cross Watchers. Thank you so much for being here today. Happy Yule and Merry Solstice. If you catch this at a later date, that's okay. If it resonates, some messages for you. All right, you guys, we're shuffling these and we're going to go right into money for Cancer. Guides, what do we see? Give us some direct messages right now. Something's coming forward you're not aware of. You've been conflicted on what direction to go, unsure, and you're about to find your balance. You're about to find your place. And this is what the outcome is. Harmony, peace of mind, excitement about what you're doing. I love it. It's like almost finding your own lane. Yeah, you're being guided. So I feel like there's been some crazy things going on with you. Maybe you were very happy where you worked, and recently things have gotten bizarre, or it started to get bizarre and it just got worse and worse as time gone, leaving you in this very conflicted place of, oh man, I really like my job, or I really like this, field, but whatever it may be. And it's time for you to find your place of harmony, which I feel like you're definitely on the verge of. Okay. And this is going to bring you a lot more peace of mind. I see there's been a lot of sorrow because you don't want to leave it behind. It's been good for you. It's been very fruitful career-wise. You felt good about what you did, but the guides are giving you a push. That's why you feel so uncomfortable. Again, look at this guidance card. You're being guided to somewhere better. You're going to be able to use all this knowledge, all this passion and energy to something that's going to make you feel better. That's going to be more suiting for you. And look at this card. We're not moving forward on a new business venture. We're moving forward on a new business adventure. So this is very exciting, like you're going on a new journey of sorts. All right. So I would let go freely, be like, okay, it was good here. This was good for me for a while, but I'm ready for the next level. All right, Cancer. That's the energy that we need to be getting in alignment with. All right. So we're moving forward to love. Love for Cancer. Guides, what do you see? Oh, we got cards flying out the deck. Hold on, you guys. Shuffling. Oh my goodness. All right. Love for Cancer. Watch immature people coming in. All right. Not ready for relationships. Trust in your intuition. Like, I think you're going to feel it. You're going to know it. But you're like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. And they've not done anything for me to think that. You need to trust in you. Look at this. Master. You've dealt with enough players, Cancer, that you can tell when somebody's coming in playing games. All right. When somebody's quality material and when they're not. All right. Look at this. Trust in your intuition, because you don't want to waste your time with this immature person, which is what we get with this maturity card in reverse, right? We want this mature person. And that's a message we're going to be sending the universe, our guide, spirit, when we say, no way am I entertaining this anymore. I don't got time for that. Because what does that cause? Stress, anguish, makes you feel like you're lack thereof because they're not responding in the ways they should, because they're coming from a wounded space. They're not ready. They're not emotionally mature. But here's this. This is what you're wanting to bring forward. And the reason that you can call this forward is because this is you as well. Right? You came a long way. You have learned a lot, and you know exactly what it is that's needed to make a healthy connection. Okay. You've took the time to heal. And I feel like the next real good person that comes in for you is going to be matching of that energy, and you will know it intuitively. Okay. So stay courageous, stay bold, stay on track. Don't entertain any kind of players. And the guys, I see people coming forward to you. I see possibilities of love that is a matching of your energy. All right. Very cool. Love to see that for you, Cancer. Let's move forward to Leo. Hi, Leo and Cross Watchers. Happy Yule. Merry Solstice. If you're catching this at a later date, no worries. If the message resonates, it's for you. And we already have cards flying out the deck. My goodness. Leo, the guides are saying you've been spending a lot of time healing. You haven't been out enjoying, celebrating life, partying, socializing with people. You've been at home or spending time with yourself, maybe with nature, enjoying life and getting to know you again, getting to love your life again, right? Look, this is you. This is an overall message I'm getting for you, that you're now in a very healed spot. Okay. And this is what's going to call in your success. That's what's going to call in that true love and time to enjoy life and travel. So I really love seeing that for you, Leo. And that was just a general message there. All right. So we're going right into finances. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around money for Leo. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. You are about to break through into a new income bracket. I'm seeing more money being made. And the reason for it is because you went out partying, like we saw in the general message for you, right? You've been at home working on you, making sure you're grounded, you're focused, you're tuned into what you really want. And now this is what's coming for you. Breakthrough. All right. All that hard work pays off. All right. And you weren't sharing it with nobody. You said nothing. You stayed at home. You worked on you. You put all your amazing energy into it. Look at that. This would be sharing it with others. You are not, you did not share it with nobody. And now this is you moving up with your income. You're moving up financially into the next bracket. You're super excited, but you are not playing games with money. You're not playing games with your stability. And this is what's opened the doorway to where you're not going to have to worry ever again about money. Okay. You've gotten yourself in a place of stability. You're on the verge of your income rising to where it just goes up from here, Leo. All right. So kudos to you. I love seeing that for you. That's super great to see. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you're liking and subscribing so we can share energy and I can give you much needed messages. And we are moving forward to Leo love. Guys, what do you see around love for Leo? You are not pursuing anybody. You're like, oh no, I have not seen anything worth my time, my energy. You think everybody's playing games. All right. So I'm being a little bit silly, but the people that have came in or you feel like, you know, that you could have connected with is not on your level. I see you're being bold. You're being assertive. You're sticking to your guns. Let's put it that way. Like, no, I want something special. And I'm not willing to entertain less. And the guys are saying that is really great. That's a huge message to the universe that you're not going to stay back, deal with the things that you've dealt with before. You're growing, you're maturing, and that's going to call in somebody on your level. Okay. And I think you're right. You've definitely had some people coming in with some shady energy that are emotionally mature. Look at this innocence card in reverse. All right. Letting us know that that's a player energy, maybe even lying to you or trying to manipulate. Okay. We got the maturity card in reverse showing they were, you know, emotionally immature. They weren't ready for the connection. And you said no way. So I'm proud of you. Your guides are proud of you. You're breaking through your normal barriers around love. You're healing. And this is calling in what you really want. And look, you are calling in the King of Pentacles. Wow. I like that energy. So this could be an earth sign, obviously. But I'm also getting the vibe it might be a fire sign. And this is probably somebody a little slightly older than you. Career oriented, makes good money, very stable, very grounded, very mature. Okay, this is somebody that's a family man or a good wife material. All right, so you standing strong with these people coming forward just looking for attention with player energy is what's calling in this quality person that's definitely worth your time. So I love seeing that for you, Leo. You're gonna have to let me know if that reading resonates with you or when that King of Pentacles comes in, because I definitely want to know. All right, so we're moving forward to Virgo. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure you comment your zodiac. Let me know where you're at in the world. Subscribing so we can share energy. And we're going to go right into money. Money for Virgo. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. You didn't know or how the doorway was going to open, but you knew it was coming. There's something coming in career-wise that you're going to have to travel for. There's going to be some kind of event. And the guys are saying, yeah, make this happen. Like there's some kind of thought like, oh, you know, I don't maybe really need to be there. My existence there doesn't really matter. Am I going above and beyond? You know, something on the lines of that where you're like iffy if you should put yourself out there to go to this event, to involve yourself in some kind of I don't know. I feel like it's like an event where you're going to go and let's say, you know, socialize and network with other people in your field. But there's something about you not feeling like you matter enough, that your existence doesn't matter enough to be there. And a guy saying you need to do that. That's how you're calling in your dreams. You're putting yourself in the position, right? You're living the life that you want to live. Look at this. We got the traveling card. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you soon will, because I got the understanding card in reverse saying, oh, you know what I'm talking about. that there's something that you don't think you're on the level of to be included in. Okay. And I don't know how far away this is, but you need to make it happen. The guys are saying, don't let it go. This is what you're kind of thinking. It's like, oh, I just need to let this go. And the guys are saying, no. This came forward to you. This was brought to your attention for a reason. The angels, the guides, your higher self is saying to jump, to go. Look at this. We got the 9 of Cups. This is being at a social event. This is enjoying your best life, living the life that you desire. All right. And we got the 6 of Cups. So this also gives me the feel that you manifested this. You called this in. So no sitting on the sidelines of your own life thinking you're not good enough to involve yourself in this. All right. So it's time for you to start, acting like you're in the position that you want to be in. Right. So no, I'm not, no thinking that I'm not successful enough or, I'm not in that position yet. Because this is the time. The time is of the essence and the universe is responding to your energy and what you're putting out there. So the answer is yes. Find the money, find the time, make it happen. All right, Virgo. All right. So we're moving forward to love. Guys, what do we see for love for Virgo? Give me some direct answers right now. Love for Virgo. There's some things weighing on you that you're trying to hide. It's not devastating. It's not nothing like, you're sitting somewhere in a dark, bawling your eyes out and, you can't do anything because you're, this or that. It's nothing like that. But something's happened that's kind of made you sit back a little bit like, do I really want love right now? Do I really want to put myself out there? Is that something I can blend in my life at the moment with everything that's going on with me? I feel like you're the Temperance. People are drawn to you more than you realize. All right. But this is, being single, enjoying life. That's, a passion experience. In this case, we got in a negative form saying, not so much, but we got the Thunderbolt card here, and it's in the reverse form saying, you're kind of getting over it. You're healing from it. It's okay, but things are kind of weighing on you. And instead of processing it, I feel like you're just trying to hide it, Virgo. Okay, you're trying to put up this front, and I'm not calling you a snake or a sneaky person whatsoever, but you're trying to put a smile on your face when in reality you didn't think things were going to quite be like this. This isn't how you expected things to be. This isn't the outcome that you wanted to have in your life or in your love life, and you feel a lack of control around somebody, around messages. I feel like maybe somebody's coming up and down, something on the lines of that, and that's making you feel out of place. And I'm going to tell you, like I tell my clients, cut that energy off. Don't play that game. I feel like people know that this messes with people's nervous system when they come in, and they send messages of affection, this and that, and then they cut off their energy and messes with our nervous system. All right. We get these floods of emotions because we get scared. We don't know what's going on. It's, a different energy, and it's going to happen in a short amount of time, so then when they start messaging in, you get more excited about their messages. Don't play this game with anybody, right? If somebody can't be consistent, they can't be what you want, thank them. Tell them this wasn't what you were looking for and move along your way. All right. There's no reason to feel guilty that somebody isn't bringing the energy to the table that matches with yours. All right. It's going to take a special person. Look, I got the guilt card in reverse. There's something about you holding on to a connection because you're feeling guilty. Right. So maybe you're settling a little bit or you're thinking about settling. And the guys are saying, look at you. You're this most amazing, queen or king that's nurturing. You've worked hard on yourself. You have a lot of love to bring to the table. You have a lot to offer. All right. And you're ready for a deep connection. You're ready to flower somebody with affection, love, your time and attention, and whatever is needed. And I wouldn't settle for anything less or anything that feels weird like that, right? Just because they're a good person doesn't mean they're your person. Find that person that makes you feel alive, that you can laugh with, that you can be silly with, that it comes natural with. All right. That's what you're looking for. Okay, look at this card. So playful, so much fun, just enjoying life, dancing. And I love that he's spitting fire because that's definitely one of my favorite things to do is just kind of let loose, play with fire or whatever it may be, and just not really overthink anything. And when you have that with somebody, there's no replacing it, right? All right, Virgo, thank you so much for being here with me. I love reading for you guys. I'm going to move right forward to Libra. All right, Libra, thank you so much for being here today. I love reading for you. Please make sure you're subscribing, liking, so we can exchange energy. And Libra, we're going to go right into career and finances. I'm seeing you having more harmony, more excitement around your work. I feel like there's been some discord, some bumps in the road, and there's been some expression around lack of patience. Look at this. Here's a patience card in a reverse form. Are you lacking patience? We got the suppression card in reverse. And I'm going to take this as you verbally expressing this or showing this in some way to let people know that things aren't working with you. You're not going to sit back anymore. You're not going to go with the flow on it because you want things to be harmonized. And the guides are saying taking this action is helping you because this is the outcome, source of passion, harmony, peace of mind, working together as a team. Imagine that. All right. For you guys that are looking for a new outlet, I would say you definitely should chase your passions fearlessly. All right. That your belief systems, your thought bases are what's going to, recreate and give you your success. All right. So keep that in mind on that end of things. For you guys that are looking for a new job, the guides are saying to manifest it, to keep visualizing what it is that you really desire and put it out to the universe. And I always say it, you guys, but see it, feel it, live it, right? We visualize it. We let the amazing feelings that would give us rise as we're, seeing it. And then we live it. The guides are also wanting you to know that you have no fears of money slowing down for you. All right. We got the slow down card in reverse. I feel like there's some blockages around your abundance because this is in reverse form because you're worried about that. You see the lack of possibility of the different outlets of money that can come in. So I would say get creative, think a little bit bigger. I mean, we could win money. I mean, there's just a million different ways that we could have money coming towards us, right? So the guys are saying, stop thinking small, stop undermining yourself by thinking you can only pull in so much or what's on your paycheck and start thinking a little bit bigger. All right. I love that for you, Libra. We're going to move forward to love. Giving these babies a good shuffle. What do we see for Libra around love? Love for Libra. All right. Nobody is on your radar and you're okay with that. That's what the guides are saying to you single Libras, right? If you meet someone, it feels good, it feels right, then that's good. But you're kind of distrusting. You don't know if it'll happen. And for some of your Libras that connected with me in this reading, it is your ordinary to be single. You've gotten used to being single on your own, doing your own thing. You got your own little routine going. But at the same time, you're open and receptive to it, right? Look at you. You know, I think this is a good vibe to have, you know, just be working on you, being happy with yourself, showing yourself self-love. I feel like this is what's really going to open the doorway for love in the end. I mean, you could have spent all this time and energy knocking on the wrong doors instead of working on yourself and just prolonged how long it was going to take for you to find this love. But by turning in, and some people would look at it as giving up. It's not really giving up. You're just going more inward with yourself. This is where people are going to start sharing their passion for you. That energy by itself is going to start drawing people in that are attracted to you in this strong, bold energy that you're putting out, this independent energy. And I think it's beyond your illusion how many people are actually going to hit on you this coming up year. And the guys just say, you can't even imagine the people that are coming towards you. And get this, one of them is a past life connection. Super cool, Libra. To me, that says, you know, soul ties. Definitely screams soul family. All right. So if you need some more details on that, you know how to reach out to me. My link is down in the comments. All right, you guys, we're going to move right forward to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. And cross watchers, thank you so much for being here with me. We're going to go right into career and see what messages your guys have for you today. Whoa, cards are flying out. All right, here we go. Transformation. Something's being revealed to you, a new outlet for money. And this isn't something that was guided to you. It wasn't a meant to be situation. This is something you have manifested and called into your life. Look at this. Transformation being revealed. Okay. And I know this is a sneaky kind of looking card, so it might give a good vibe or a bad vibe. But in this case, it's pretty good because it's showing this transformation, this opportunity being revealed to you that you didn't know was there. And the guy is just saying to jump on it. Clear slate, no fears, going full force ahead, because this is what you have manifested. This is going to fulfill your dreams, your dream job, having enough money to accomplish other dreams like traveling or buying your sports car. And get this, you're being guided, my dear. Look at this. You are being guided. So, you know, look at these bumps in the road. Look at the nose and being guided other directions, as that's just way it's meant to be. It's not a failure of any sort. And we have no financial worries. We got the slow down card in reverse, showing gateways opening, money moving up. So you're doing great. I love this for you, Scorpio. Wow. All right, so we're going to move forward to love. Love for Scorpio. Guys, what do you see? Give me a direct answer right now. Love for Scorpio. Sorry, you guys, the cards are getting like all weird and thick. He must have messages for you. All right. Somebody's popping back up, but they're saying this person wasn't a lover. Okay, so I don't think it went that far. All right, maybe you didn't date this person, but there was definite interest with somebody that's fallen off of the face of the earth. And they are popping back up, and there is potential in the cards. Look at this. Rebirth of communications. I would say this is a text message, maybe a message online, could be an email, but more likely it's social media. It's a text message to your phone. And look at this. There is potential that this could be for many moons. I always take the Pentacle cards, the cards as, you know, potential for commitment, seriousness. This person is coming forward with a serious energy, and they are nurturing, loving. I see both of you very really nurturing and loving of this connection. They're passionate about you. They're romantic, and there is chemistry here, right? I feel like you're going to be very excited when this person messages you, that this is somebody that you were hoping that would pop back up on the radar. And I feel like they're going to want to take some time with you. I feel like they're in a better position than they were in the past to have a deep connection, and they are taking control. Wow, I like it. I would say they're going to be asking you out. I am seeing date energy for Scorpio. All right. I love that. We're going to go ahead and move forward to Saggies. Wait a minute. Did I skip money for Scorpio? You guys are going to have to let me know. I'm going to move forward, but if I did, let me know, and we'll do something special for Scorpio. All right, shuffling these babies. We're going to go right into career and finances. Excuse me, you guys. Get myself comfortable here. Career and finances for Saggy. Shuffling. Guys, what do you see? Oh, wonder what that was. Oh, wow. There's a new opportunity coming in. And I have seen this for so many zodiacs today, you guys. So super cool to see this energy out there to where all these new opportunities coming in, that we've manifested it. All the hard work we're putting out is, finally paying off. They're saying clear the slate, make the jump. Look at this. Be the fool. This is the energy you need to bring forward. So don't overthink this opportunity, Saggy. Get excited and jump. Right? You have daydreamed about this or something similar to this, something in your energy. You've called this in, you have manifested this, and it is being guided to you. All right. So many dreams are going to happen, but your angels, your guides are supporting this, are helping you with this, and you are not playing games. Okay. You are 100% putting yourself in with all seriousness. Yet you feel very passionate about this, and this is going to help you not only move your income to the next level from what I can see here, but feel emotionally content, have more stability, more peace of mind, living the life that you've been daydreaming about. All right, Saggy, so you've been working hard, and look at this. Yeah, living the life that you've been daydreaming about is just what I said. And here's the cards that went flying out the deck. All right, so this card here, I feel like this is in the reverse form of saying something is being revealed to you. And this is more time to enjoy life, more time to feel content, more money, to sit back and be able to travel, have that pina colada, spend time with family and friends. So I'm super excited to see that for you. I hope that, you can feel what I'm saying here, because it's like you're going into a whole new energetic shift of more peacefulness, a life that's more authentic to you. So for a lot of you Saggies, you're coming out of, I guess what you would call survival mode, and now you're being able to sit back a little bit more, relax, and enjoy life a little bit more. So I love seeing that for you. All right, so we are laying on love for Saggy. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around love for Saggy. You're taking a step back. You're tired of people playing games with you. You're tired of the player energy and people just looking for attention and then falling off the radar, whatever it may be. So you're worried about you. You're like, I'm worried about my money. I'm worried about my heart. If nobody else cares about how I feel, or this or that, I do. Right? Yeah. Yeah, you are not settling for any less than what you deserve. So I feel like there was somebody that wasn't bringing the right energy to the table with you. You cut it off, right? You're like, this is not what I asked for. This is not what I'm, supposed to be guided to me. Look at this. Somebody came in and, I got 2 of Wands in reverse. You're like, oh, that is not possible. I'm not dealing with this person, King of Pentacles in reverse. This would be player. That's how I would take that. This would be somebody that you can't trust. That's not bringing the right energy to the table. I got isolation around messages. So, maybe they were breadcrumbing you. I don't know. But the whole reason behind it is because they're not completely healed. They feel bad. And one thing we'll learn about in life is people try to make you feel how they feel, right? So if you're, connecting with somebody that's, sad, a little bit depressed and all that goodness, that's how they're going to want you to feel, and it's not that there's some evil being. It's just the way things are. And the faster you wrap your mind around that, the easier you're going to get that. So we can't heal people. We can't make them feel better about ourselves. And people unhealed can't make us feel good about ourselves either, or be able to be there for us. But you were on this, Saggy. You were like, no way. This is not what I'm putting out to the universe. You cut off your energy. You detach from this. And because of that, you're letting, past bonds go. But it's a good thing, right? This lets the universe know that you're ready for passion. You're ready for love. And here's the ending result, Saggy. 10 of Pentacles. Now, I call this card having your cake and your ice cream too, because this shows a happy family home, whatever that might mean for you. I'm not saying you're going to have kids, or anything like that. It could be, dogs or maybe bearded dragons, who knows? But you're going to have a happy family home where you feel stable, where you feel financially secure. You feel supported, loved, so everything that you desire is right around the corner. So you were doing a good job, Saggy, by saying, nope, not entertaining that. No, I'm not putting my attention, my time in anything that's, undeserving of me. All right. So I love that for you, Saggy. Let's move forward to Capricorn. Hi, Cappies and Cross Watchers. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure you're subscribing, liking, so we can share energy and I can give you much needed messages. All right, you guys, we're going to go right into career for Capricorn. A new passion is going to reveal itself to you. And it's almost like you're feeling compelled, like maybe the angels are pushing you to try something new that you're excited about. You're very passionate about it. It feels good, but you're feeling guilty. You're feeling like, I'd be making some really crazy decisions to put money, maybe time or energy into that direction. Look, there's a passion that's going to be revealed to you or coming forward to you. Or maybe you already know it and you're trying to ignore your thoughts on it, right? You're trying to put on the smile, like you're happy where you are financially, what you're doing career-wise. But then this passion back here that you actually love is calling on you. Like, oh, you want to put some time in me, invest in me. And you're feeling guilty about it, right? I get the innocence card in reverse. Like, this wouldn't be a good decision. I don't have the money and the time to put in that direction. And there's a lot of thought bases around it, though, that keep pushing on you. And the guides want you to realize this is your angels. This is your higher self. This is, spirit trying to tell you that is where your attention needs to go. And this is not saying that you stop what you're doing now. This is saying you start working on this on the side. Start putting the energy in and grow it, because look here. That's what's going to help you get your stability, your security, all right, for you to have that bank account that you really want, all right? And I have been seeing this for a long time, Cappies, for you guys, that you have this passion that you're not following. So I don't know who's tuning in with me that's trying to ignore their passions. But if you're worried about making that financial investment, no, it's worth it. All right. So we're going to move forward to love. Love for Cappies. Guides, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. Love for Cappies. You're still healing from a past situation, and to be straight direct with you, you have a chip on your shoulder. You're becoming more courageous. You're starting to get past that. You're starting to realize that you've survived a lot, right? That you've survived the worst of it. And now it's time to maybe make, the attempt to get past it, right? And to start new. Because it's almost like you haven't got your passion back, your mojo back from this past connection. It's like you haven't found somebody that sparks that fire within you. And I think a lot of it is that you have a lot of family or a lot of family up in your business. Maybe you have a couple of kids. I don't know, but family time is not slowing down, right? And here's the playful energy. It's in reverse form, Cappy. So saying, nobody's really sparked your interest in that way, like this past person. And I would say a lot of the reason for that probably is because you're still feeling connected to that person. All right. And you're aware that you are in this healing process. But at the same time, you're like, I'm not really seeing anybody that I feel that deeply connected with. So it's okay. And it is okay. You're going to find true love faster tuning into yourself, working on yourself, healing, than trying to put yourself out there before you're ready. I feel like there's a thought base coming from you. It's less exhausting, right? Not putting myself out for love, just doing the things that I need to do every day for my family, my kids, my work, whatever it may be. And you feel like love, trying to share passion with people, can be a bad thing. I also feel like there's some kind of guilt. Maybe you're still not feeling single yet. Something on the lines from this past connection, but there's something around guilt of sharing your passion. So maybe, you have some feelings with somebody that is not good for you, or you're not, wanting more from them than what it is. So you just don't want to do that. I would say that's probably good. And the best for you right now is just to work on your harmony, your peace of mind, and know this is a card of love. So I do feel like love is in the cards for you. So Capricorn, I feel like the overall message today is you are yet to meet everyone you're going to love. All right. So raise your energy, work on you. And when you're ready, I see a new person. All right, Aquarius. Thank you for being here. We're going to shuffle these babies and get right into it. Career for Aquarius. Guys, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now. Career for Aquarians. Feel like you made some bad decisions around finances or the direction you went into career. Look at this maturity card, double, baby, in reverse. That would be bad decisions. It would also show that you're yet to make all the success you're going to make. So I don't see this blocking your money. Maybe this was a learning lesson. Maybe this puts you into a position to where you could come in and have this new whole light, new idea. But that's exactly what's happening is you are starting completely new. You're taking lessons learned, the knowledge from this, and you are pivoting this situation into a new direction. You're feeling passionate about it. You're feeling good about it. It might even be in something that you feel passionate about doing, like a skill, something on the lines of that. You have had a lot of worry. You've had a lot of things weighing on you around finances, and I feel like you're getting into better times. Look at that. That is the burden card in reverse form, telling you that you are releasing all of that. It's not coming back. And in reverse form, again, we got all of this overthinking chimney. So you are being more grounded during the storm, more in control during the storm. And because you're taking control of your emotions, your thought bases, your desires, and your focus, you're pivoting this situation. You're putting yourself into a whole new field where the amount of money you can make is endless. And you know that this is where you need to be. Like, there's no question about it at this point in time that you can't keep going the direction you were in your career or in your business. You have to go start completely new in some way, and that's okay. The guys are saying do not be sad about it, because that's what's opening doorways. That's what's going to bring in financial abundance faster, easier than ever. All right, very cool. So now we're going to move forward to love for Aquarians. Guys, what do we see? Shuffling these babies. Love for Aquarians. Somebody destroyed a connection with you. Like, they made a huge mess of things, and you're like, I don't care anymore. I'm not going to fight about this. I'm not going to worry about this anymore. You're not conflicted about it. You're not putting your time in it. But it was exhausting. It weighed on you. And it was a mess of things. But here's the outcome of that. You are better because of that connection. You know, sometimes we just need a big dose of what we really don't want to realize what it is that we really do want, or who we want to be. Okay. And I don't feel like you were the bad person in the situation, but it definitely made you think, wow, you know, I never want to be like that. And, you know, I never want to call those things in again, or whatever it may be. But you've taken a deep look at yourself. You're deep diving in of what you bring to the table, what you have to offer. And it's almost like cleaning yourself up energetically, right? You're letting go of old situations. Look at that. Old ways of being, and you're becoming more passionate, more alive. And you're going to have somebody that's coming forward that, you know, it's going to sound bad because they're going to be somewhat clingy. But I think this is going to be a good thing. You know, it's in a good way. It's kind of in a cute way. Like, oh, this is my person, my one and only. You know, I can't get enough of them kind of feeling. And I think it's going to be, you know, reciprocated and matched. You're going to enjoy that energy. So I feel like love is around the corner for you. All right. That you've done a lot of healing. You were really good at turning this off. And look, here's the ending card that you have matured. You have grown, and because of that, you are calling in a queen or king of pentacles, which is an honorable man or female, might even be a pentacle sign, you guys. But even so, this person is ready for this connection. All right. And I feel like it can move forward many, many moves. So very beautiful. All right. I love this, you guys. So if you need a more personalized reading from me, don't hesitate, you guys. My link is down below. You can read my reviews. You can schedule with me. But we're going to move forward to Pisces. Starting in on career for Pisces. Guys, what do you see? Shuffling these babies. Career for Pisces. Oh, and we got cards flying out the deck once again. My goodness. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Time to start new, Pisces. And I think you know it. You're conflicted on what direction to go next. The guys are saying you know exactly what direction you need to go next. You're just overthinking it. You're trying to, you think, oh, well, maybe I don't have the skills for this or we don't have the money for that. You need to just do what feels right, right? Here's you doing exactly what you're meant to be doing. You're probably doing the exact same thing that you were doing in your past life. So know that whatever it is you're doing right now, you were guided to do. It is your meant to do thing or whatever you're feeling compelled to do. I mean, for some of you, maybe you're doing a job to work up to do what this passion is. But you know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about your passion. And this is something that you've been doing not only this life, but in past life as well. So you're fulfilling your purpose. Money doesn't matter. Knowledge doesn't matter. You have your ancestors, your guides, and your higher self infusing you with knowledge, guidance each and every day to make this happen for you. All you got to do is clean that slate of worry, okay, especially around any kind of money things, and just pursue what it is you know you need to do. You're conflicted, and I think the confliction is more around not knowing what you're guided to do, but what you think you can afford or what you think you can accomplish. Just be passionate, excited, because the universe is going to give you more reasons to feel passionate and excited. This Two of Wands shows new people coming in, wanting to work with you, wanting to take advantage of your services, whatever it may be. But you're definitely on the verge of a rise in business and new beginnings. And a lot of it has to do with this pivot you're going to make with this decision. All right. Very interesting, Pisces. Let's move forward to love. Guides, what do you see? Give me some direct answers right now around love for Pisces. Ooh, you are receptive, open, and ready. I like it. You're worried if you have time for new love, if you can fit somebody into your life, so there's a lot of thought base about that. But you would like to be the focus of somebody's attention. You'd like somebody to put you on a pedestal and vice versa. It's just a good feeling to be somebody's attention. I feel like there's not too many people on your radar right now. You might even had a person that kind of fell off the face of the earth, stopped messaging. But I feel like anybody you've been dealing with has kind of revealed yourself to you as, well, not the one, right? So I think you got that, but you're kind of, you're sulky, even though you're not really taking much action. You're not too worried about it. There is a little bit of a sulky energy, like, where is my person? When are they coming in? And you might even have some envious thoughts of seeing other people with their person, which is normal. Okay. The guys are saying, raise your passion. When we're living our best life, we're passionate beings. People are drawn to that. But other than that, it's just a timing thing. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with you. You've made no wrong decisions. I definitely see people drawn to you, attracted to you. And as you're letting them passions flow and you're traveling, it looks like, I feel like you're on a move for whatever reason. You're going to meet somebody. Okay, so get out there, say yes to the events, say yes to the trips, and know that when you meet this person, you two are going to be living your best life. All right, so I love that. I love it, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. I really enjoy this. We do this every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. And I need some feedback, you guys. What should we do this coming up Sunday? Should we do a full year reading or should we just stick to the weekly? And I do an individual reading for each one or each zodiac. Which that's where I'm leaning, you guys, is I'm going to make a video for each one of you. And then we'll just do the weekly readings next week, Sunday, like we typically do. And also keep your eyes open. I'm going to be busting out with some collective readings. I'm going to be busting out with some, pick some cards or a pile readings. Okay. They're timeless that you guys can tune into whenever you want. But yes, this is coming to an end. I feel like we had a great time here. I hope you did as well. Merry Yule, happy solstice, and many blessings to you. Mwah.